Hey guys, how's it going? It's Freeman Fitness here and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I'm going to take you through 3 of my go-to breakfasts. One that I have on a day where I'm doing running, one on a day where it's a rest day, like today, and one that I have as a little bit of a healthy treat. So if you're looking forward to seeing what these meals are going to be, make sure you drop the video a like actually to be honest, I think the camera's going to be flipped, so let's say right there, wherever the like button is, make sure you drop the video a like. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well and turn that notification bell on so that you never miss an upload. And I'm going to show you what the first meal is right now. Let's get into it. Okay, so here are all the ingredients that are going to go into this meal. As you can probably tell by the eggs and the milk, it's going to be an omelette. Today's a rest day, so I want a meal that's going to be not so high in sugars and carbs and higher in protein and fats, because we want to keep the protein quite high regardless of the day, because protein is the most satiating of the macronutrients, meaning that it's going to keep us fuller for longer, and it's also great for retaining muscle, which is why we're using eggs, and we're also using ham as well. In terms of how we're going to level up this omelette, we're using a bit of milk to make it a bit more creamier. We're going to be frying it in butter, and we're also going to be adding some cheese. Now, obviously, I'm lactose intolerant, so I've whipped out the lacto-free cheese. In terms of how I'm going to spice up my life, I'm going to be having some oregano and some paprika. That's the seasoning that I'm going to be using for this omelette. So that is my breakfast that I will be having on a rest day. I've actually just been out on a walk, so normally on my rest days, I'll have a coffee when I wake up in the morning, but then I'll go and do something like an activity, whether that be walking or just a little light HIIT workout or something like that. I normally do a bit of activity before I have my first meal, just so that I'm able to burn some fat before I actually eat my first meal. So I'm going to take you through the preparation now. I'm going to go into a little cooking segment, and I'm going to take you through what it looks like when it's been made. Right, I'm interrupting this section of the cooking because I think we need to appreciate the fact that I just got a double yolker. 2 yolks and 1 egg. Let's go. Give me a like for that double yolker. Let's continue.
And I've been chilling, watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our clouds when people change, but not us. And we just chilling, kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, cause you got me holding, holding. Cause you got me holding, holding. Cause you got me holding. And I'll be running, possessed by a low, low voodoo. Fired up like a wolf on a full moon. And we're stuck in a la la land. The tides will turn without us. And I'll be killing.
Right, so there we have it. There is my meal for a rest day. Nice little ham and cheese omelette. I'll put the calories and the macros on the screen right there. As you can see, it's quite a low calorie meal with a decent amount of protein in. So I'm going to get this eaten because I'm starving. And I'll see you in the next meal that I'll be making tomorrow. Okay everyone, so it's now the next day and I'm going to show you what breakfast I have on a running day. So on a running day, I want to have something that's going to be kind of high in carbs and sugar because I need something to fuel my body for when I go for the run. So I'm just going to take you through everything that I'm going to eat this morning. I've got one thing that's already made and one thing that I'm going to make for you on the camera today. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you what I've got. Okay, so here we have the breakfast that I'm going to be having. We've got a cup of tea because I normally have a coffee, but I might take a pre-workout before I go for the run. So I don't want to have something that's too high in caffeine. We've got this overnight oats that I made last night. I didn't film it because I actually went and made it at midnight, so didn't want to be waking anyone up. We've got 40 grams of oats, 100 mils of milk, and then we've got 15 grams of peanut butter and 10 grams of honey, just to sweeten it up and get a little protein and fat kick into those oats. And then we've got this smoothie here, which I'm going to be making for you on the camera. So we've got 50 grams of blueberries, 50 grams of strawberries, 1 banana, and 150 mils of orange juice. So I'm going to mix that all in there with some ice, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when it's blended.
I know we got the good vibes when pieces fall right into place. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
Okay, so here we have the finished product. You would have just seen me putting it in this little Nutri Ninja cup. This has just got all the smoothie in that I just blended up. And I'm going to put the calories and macros on the screen to your left, I'm going to say. Might be your right, but I think it's going to be your left this time. I think I got it right. So obviously this meal isn't the highest in protein. However, in the later meals I have in a day, I'll be starting to get more protein in. I will probably have a protein shake as well. But the idea behind this morning's meal is just to get in a good carb hit that's going to help me with my run. So I'm going to get this eaten and I suppose drank now, and then we'll go into tomorrow where I'll show you one final breakfast that I normally have. Alright everyone, we're back with the final meal of this video. So if you did enjoy these breakfast ideas, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I'm going to take you through one of the breakfasts now that I have as a sort of treat. So this one's still a high protein breakfast, and this one's quite low in sugar as well, as we don't need much sugar because we're not going for a run today. Before I've had this meal, I've gone for a 10k step walk, which has resulted in about 5 miles of walking. So now I've worked up my appetite and we're going to want something that's going to satiate that. So I'm going to take you through what I've got, and then I'm going to show you how I make it, which is not very hard to make, but I'm going to show you anyway. So here we have it. We're going to be making some protein pancakes. I've gone with a pre-made protein mix from the Protein Works. I find this pancake mix is actually really nice. It's the chocolate hazelnut one. We've got 60 grams of strawberries and 60 grams of blueberries there. Just because it's one of those meals that doesn't have many micronutrients in it, so we're using the berries to get those, the vitamin C, vitamin A and so on. We've got the milk, which we're going to use to mix in with the protein pancake mixture. And then we've also got a little bit of dark chocolate that we're going to put on top. I've actually forgot one ingredient, and that is maple syrup. You cannot have pancakes without some good syrup. So we're going to use the syrup and the chocolate to top, and obviously you put the berries on top of that as well. So I'm going to make that now, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it's cooked. So that is the final meal of this little video that I've done. So you've seen 3 of my go-to breakfasts. One for my rest day, which is my omelette. One for my running day, which is my oats and my smoothie. And as today, we've got a little treatish kind of meal, still quite healthy though. We've got the protein pancakes with the berries, and we've got some chocolate and some maple syrup to top that as well. So if you did enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and let me know down in the comments what you'd like to see next, and if you liked any of these meals and plan to try them. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.